An interesting discussion in the legal district.
A bloke accused of all sorts of unsubstantiated dodgy dealings who's been the subject of countless media reports. And he's talking to John Kizon. Wouldn't you love to have a directional microphone on those two?
Maybe our Teflon Dons seeking political advice.
Teflon? John Kizon's made of Teflon smothered in Vaseline and baby oil.
You're never gonna catch me!
JK's still walking tall despite being the subject of at least 18 different police operations. Porter's still out and about despite having once been the target of the one organisation more single-minded than the organised crime squad, the ABC. The pair was spotted last Wednesday afternoon walking near Christian's office at Jeffrey Miller Chambers on Irwin Street, slap bang in the middle of Perth's Courts District. Porter expressly said that Kizon is not a client, but naturally everyone's now wondering what they were talking about.
What do you reckon?
I have absolutely no idea, but that's never stopped me hypothesising before, so why start now? These guys have history. Before he was a politician, Porter worked for the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, an arm of government with which John has some experience. Porter was a prosecutor with the DPP during a period in which the cops were hell-bent on bringing down Australia's favourite colourful Northbridge identity / crime target / nightclub owner / former boxer. After trying to pin all sorts of drug and assault crimes on him, the cops and state prosecutors decided they'd try the Al Capone move and get him on a financial misdemeanor.
You got nothing in court, you don't got the bookkeeper, you got nothing!
They went after Kizon through his money man, Nigel Mansfield. In 2002, the DPP froze Mansfield's assets. He wasn't able to trade shares or invest for himself or Kizon.
The Iceman cometh.
Porter was a senior figure in the DPP at this stage and 3 years later was acting boss of the department's confiscations division. Christian and his fellow crime fighters in WA had acted after the feds charged Nigel and John with 5 counts of insider trading. The two men were in the frame for buying and selling shares in adultshop.com using information gleaned from a private meeting Mansfield had with Perth's Prince of Porn, Malcolm Day.
Cool party.
The case went on and on and on and was still live when Porter was sworn in as Attorney General in Colin Barnett's government. That irked Shadow Attorney General John Quigley, who said Porter had a conflict of interest because of his previous role.
Sounds familiar.
No, history's repeating itself. Porter denied ever being involved in decisions relating to the Kizon Mansfield asset freezing order, washed his hands of it, which was prescient because in 2014, this is 12 years after they were charged over the adult shop trades, Kizon and Mansfield beat the rap. The feds lost the insider trading case, which threw into doubt the legal basis for the state asset freeze case.
It's a cold town.
And resulted in a $10 million compensation payout, courtesy of the good old West Australian taxpayer.
Bet Kizon wishes they'd put that money in lithium.
He'd be sitting on his super yacht right now if he had. The people running the Greenbushes lithium mine have just revealed how much money can be made providing feedstock for batteries. Greenbushes is owned by a business called Windfield Holdings.
Anyhow, have a Windfield.
We're actually talking about the company part owned by America's Albemarle and WA headquartered IGO, which used to be called Independence Group. We've just found out that Windfield made $3.2 billion in 2022. That's up from $225 million the year before.
That's a big jump.
What's even more impressive is the profit margin. That 3.2 bill came from turnover of 5.6. It's a margin of almost 60%.
Oof.
Right now, Greenbushes is one of the most profitable mining operations anywhere in the world. It's only an hour and a half from Perth. Pound for pound, Windfield is now more lucrative than Clive Palmer's mineralogy and Gina Rinehart's Hancock prospecting, the latter of which John Kizon has some knowledge courtesy of his relationship with Joanna Laxon in the early 90s. Joanna was the daughter of Rose Laxon, who is now Rose Porteous, after briefly being Rose Hancock. 3 degrees of Perth. I'm Ben Harvey. For more update, click the subscribe button below.